Yes, sir.
Mantalk Boxing. Dank Dad Sportscast. Mantalk Boxing. What's going on, man?
Let's ring that bell, baby.
Oh, yes indeed. Yes indeed. Gotta ring the bell, man. What a Mantalk Boxing. Where is that, baby? That's it. Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Let's get it, my friend. All right.
Yes indeed.
Mantalk. Go.
So what's going on, man? How you feeling today, man?
Listen, man. I'm having a great Sunday.
Okay.
Great Sunday. I want to get into this because I'd like to be more jovial right now, but I just saw that clip that you posted a second ago, and I'm like, fuck.
Ooh, man. So, I mean, what you want to do? You want to just go ahead and jump right in it? Or, I mean...
Yeah, absolutely.
That's around it first, or how you want to...
No, go ahead. I want to go right in. Yep. Just like that.
All right, so we're gonna jump right into it. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody. Please like, share, and subscribe. All right, so I'm just gonna jump right into it. I'm gonna play both footages, man. And we gonna,
When we're in the building, that's AB.
Hello. I tip my hat to what was his name? The crazy thing is though, it ain't a nigga like me, man. It ain't a nigga like me. Antonio Williams with me. If you know him, then yeah, call him Bang.
I was on weight 3 weeks before the fight.
Hello.
Ready.
We wake up and work out.
Let's go.
No matter what we do at the end of the night, but we wake up and work out. Hey, listen to me. Wake up. Because that's what I said. I know I can go get all the pounds. I can go all the weed in the world. That money ain't nothing. I'm going to do it.
All right, man. All right, look. You want me? I'm gonna play the other one real quick. I'm gonna play the other one real quick, man. We're gonna play the other one.
I love him to death.
What I'm asking you is, did you have somebody in your corner the way you are in his corner?
I was just an idiot.
Somebody like you are in your corner coming up.
Nah, y'all gotta record that I love Cassidy.
We do, yeah, we got that.
I love him to death.
What I'm asking you is, did you have somebody in your corner the way you are in his corner?
I was just an idiot.
Man. Oh man. Oh, hey, look, for those who didn't catch it, we're gonna play that again. We definitely gonna play that again, man. But yeah. That's I ain't gonna say that's your man. I ain't gonna, but that's somebody's man right there.
No, listen.
That's somebody's man right there.
Listen, he's a black man.
He is a black man, but
he's a brother.
Yeah.
And he's a man. He's a father. And he's misguided. I don't know. Listen, that is right after his fight. That's right after. That was like a matter of days. Hey, can we run can we run the music at the same time, or is it a jam?
Yeah.
Just take it down 2 ticks. That's all. I like the ride. I like for the ride right there. I enjoy it.
Yeah. So
my camera feeling okay. All right, we win. We win it. Let's get it.
All right, man. So I mean, you said that's right after the fight, right? Right after the fight.
It was right after his last fight. So he just fought a guy in Florida. He looks slow. He looked delayed. But again, he hasn't been in the ring in a long time, and it just wasn't what we used to see from Adrian Bronner. And he got the whole keep bringing him out. He always got something going on, and nay and shit. It's something, right? And it wasn't like that. It was very small. He won the fight. He looked okay. I thought he should have got this guy out of there a long time ago, but he didn't. And he, before that, I saw an interview with Adrian Bronner right before that, before he fought the fight, and he was just basically saying he was talking about the things that he was dealing with, and that was sobriety. Okay. That was staying away from alcohol. And I was so proud of him because he could make fun of himself. In that entire interview that I saw, he never blamed anybody for anything but himself. And it was the first time that I had ever seen an interview with Adrian Bronner where I truly felt like, damn, this might be that time in a man's life when he gets it.
Okay.
I saw that interview and I was so proud. And I'm not going to lie to you, dog. I'm not a huge Adrian Bronner fan. I think he does a lot of dumb shit. Just look at me type of shit. Huh?
I said that's an understatement.
Right. But I saw this interview before the fight, his last fight, and he sounded like he had figured out the path. Because every man has to find his own path, I believe, in life. Correct. You got to find your shit, what works for you personally.
Right.
And I think that's what makes great people, when you're able to really tune in what your particular path is. And I thought that maybe he was trying to get onto that walk, and he looked clean. His skin looked good. And he went to the fight, and like I said, there's going to be a lot of ring rust, and he looked okay. And then this is right after, a couple days after that fight, and I mean, he looks like he hasn't fucking taken a shower, got a haircut, shaved, or nothing, like he's been in the streets. And listen, he's slurring his words. It is unbelievable to me.
Man, that's gotta be El Jefe right there. He was back in the news sooner than later for the wrong reason. And you know what? I 1,000% agree with that. I hate to say it, but I agree. I agree.
I hate to say that. I hate it. He's right. I'm afraid what's next. I'm just afraid what's fucking next. But okay, go ahead. Fuck. I hate it.
I just want to clear up any misnomers or anything about, or just put it out there. So is this a punch drunk?
No. Hell no.
I just want to make sure. So this ain't.
There's nothing wrong with that. Listen, he's never been hit before. Marcus Maidana's the only motherfucker that's put gloves on Adrian Bronner. That's it.
All right. So
anything else that Adrian Bronner has lost, he has either lost it on the scale for being undisciplined, or he simply just has not thrown fucking punches. And listen, Jeffrey is right. Some of the best times we had in boxing when we had Adrian Bronner with the foolishness, man. That looked bad. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, you good. I just wanted to be clear because I don't want people saying, "Oh, nah, it's because of the the lumps upside the head and whatever like that." No, don't get it twisted. He's been hit. I gotta stop that. He has been hit before, so you can't say, "Oh no, he's never been hit."
I said Marcus Maidana. Who else has beat him like that by Marcus Maidana? Listen, fucking Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman couldn't hold on, and he's much bigger than Adrian Bronner. Keith Thurman could not beat Manny Pacquiao. Adrian Bronner was for Pacquiao better than anybody I've seen.
I agree.
Adrian Bronner didn't have a scratch on him from Pacquiao. Not a scratch. He just didn't throw his fucking hands. Listen. Adrian Bronner is beating himself in life. In general, he's beating himself in life. And listen, the thing about it is that everybody feels like Jeffrey feels there. He's great for entertainment.
Yeah.
You know? He's great for entertainment. And listen.
To a degree, because I don't see him as an entertaining fighter after watching his last fight.
Well,
you
yeah, but I mean,
you can't tell me. Hold on, you can't tell me that you was like, oh man, this is an exciting fight. This is dope, and you was just all into it. You can't tell me that you were. I know you can't. I'm sure your attention span was somewhere else during that fight. I know mine did.
It did.
Mine did.
It did. I waited for something great to happen the whole fight, for real.
Were you disappointed?
I kind of expected that though, Scott.
Wow. So you expected? Hold on. So you expected to be disappointed by AB? I just want to ask the question, man.
I don't like how you trying to bait me into saying shit either, dog. I'll agree with you. You didn't have to bait me into it. I agree with you, bro. Yes. I was expecting for anything dumb to happen, and it didn't. And I thought what we saw was ring rust, and I was cool with that. The dude didn't have the greatest record, but he wasn't a cold stone bum.
No, he wasn't a bum.
Right. So I was like, yo, maybe AB can get back on his feet. This is a building thing. Yo, I think that if AB had 2 of those and then entered up a little bit, I thought he was on the right path. And just seeing him healthy for me was a plus. Hey, listen, when I see Mike Tyson now, bro, people don't understand that Mike Tyson still has lapses, bro, when he goes down a bad rabbit hole.
Yeah.
Mike Tyson just has enough money to keep it to a certain level that people don't really know about it. But Mike Tyson goes to these things too when he falls down, but he gets back up.
Right.
You know, he can hold strong. And I thought for a minute, like looking at Adrian Broner, I'm thinking to myself, perhaps he's back on his feet a little bit when he's growing up. And right back to it, man. Right back to the liquor. As soon as things got back in his favor, they put his hand in the air again. You're a winner. He goes right back to the fucking booze and then does that interview. And let me say this. I would never exploit another black man on another, I'm not even going to say that, another man, period. If you believe in God, I'm not a religious dude, man, but if you have any kind of honor, you don't interview that guy.
Well, okay.
And I know we live in the world of a lot of hot sauce. I know we do. Mm-hmm. I know that's the shit. I know that's what sells, but God damn it, that wasn't cool. That wasn't cool. And then whoever his man was, his man should have told him, nah, homie, you're not doing this.
His man should have told him, hey, I wouldn't go up in here like this. But then we gotta look at this aspect also. Know that he's around people who just want to get a piece of what he got. He's not around. I don't see him around anybody that really cares about him. That says, hey man, you need help, you need some help, or hey, let's do this, or to even try to be a buffer for you. You know, if you the homie, I'm never gonna let somebody see you off your A game.
Yeah, but listen, is he listening? That's another thing, man. Is he listening? Listen, I remember when I
love him to death.
What? Play that shit.
My bad. I didn't even mean to do that.
Oh
man.
He was talking about me. He was talking about me shit. I remember when Adrian Broner had a whole mob of guys. Mm-hmm. Whole mob. Like he had a white boy cleaning his clothes. He had the big tall dude who does business with everybody. I mean, he had a whole crew. And now he don't have nobody. I don't even see his little brother around. He got a twin. I don't see him around no more.
Hey,
I used to see his daddy brush his hair. I never seen daddy in years. I ain't seen daddy in ages.
Why?
Listen, I think it gets to the point, man, where you have to realize when you're by yourself, bro, it's a reason why you're by yourself. There's a reason why. Self-destructive.
So okay, so it's a self-destruction. It's not that he trying to better himself and move into a different light. It's not that. We see this man spiraling. I'm gonna play the clip one more time. I'm play these clips. For those of y'all who missed it, I'm gonna play these clips real quick, and please give your opinion. Like, subscribe, and comment.
When we're in the building, that's AB.
Hello. I tip my hat to what was his name? The crazy thing is though, it ain't a nigga like me, man. It ain't a nigga like me. Antonio Williams with me. If you know him, then yeah, call him Bang.
I was on weight 3 weeks before the fight.
Hello.
Ready.
We wake up and work out.
Let's go.
No matter what we do at the end of the night, but we wake up and work out. Hey, listen to me. Wake up. Because that's what I said. I know I can go get all the pounds. I can get all the weed in the world. That money ain't nothing. I'm going to do it.
That's more than liquor, man.
Man.
That's more than liquor.
Hold up. How do we go from waking up, getting ready to rumble and practice and all that, to I can get all the pounds.
I don't know.
I can get all the money. Come on, man. What's going on? He went from working out to drug dealing. Boy, what's up? I just need
let me ask you this, man. Let me ask you this. So, what do you think?
Oh, damn, that's messed up.
Oh, yeah. Hey, listen. Hey, Jeffrey, you must have read my mind. And you just stole my joke, Jeffrey. Fuck you. Fuck you. You stole my joke. I was easing into a joke dramatically, too. And this motherfucker just said, just stole it. Okay, yeah. It's just like that. These motherfuckers are the same. Whatever drug AB is on, both ABs on the same drug.
Yeah. Hey. Oh, is that the
we twins for sure? Stupid.
Or the Wolf of Wall Street, man? Which one? I don't know. Oh man.
Hey, listen. Here's the thing, though. I think the crash of Antonio Brown is going to be a lot harder. I think that Antonio Brown crash is going to come with something really, really crazy.
I mean,
that's going to be a different crash. Listen, I don't want to see Adrian Bronner hurt himself. I'm scared for Adrian Bronner to hurt himself in some kind of way.
I think we already did.
I know, but as men, as honorable men, bro, do you think it's appropriate for them to do that fucking podcast?
Okay,
would you have done that, or would you have exploited them? Like, I don't know if I could have done that, man. You know, kind of like when Nori did Lamar Odom. It was rough for me.
So
I mean, the way I hate seeing that shit. You're vulnerable.
Let's talk about that. All right, we doing the podcast, whatever like that. We reach out to whoever, and they're gonna do the show. Or we don't necessarily know the state that they're gonna be in until they sit down and do the show or do anything. Number two, I mean, if you got a show already prepared, already ready to go live, or whether it's pre-recorded or not, are you gonna stop that show? Are you gonna say, hey man, we can't do this because you in a certain state and hey man, you don't look too good, or blah blah blah. How can you tell somebody with that mindset that, hey man, I think you too drunk or too high or too whatever to do this?
Take the L, bro.
How do you take it? Is he going to accept that? Is he going to accept it?
The song give a fuck what he accepts, bro. You cannot do that, man. And if you paying him, keep the bag, homie. I'm not gonna fucking. You're gonna thank me later. We have. Listen, man. We can't do everything. We can't do everything for shock value.
Do Antonio Brown have more money than AB?
This is what a lot of us are missing. We doing everything for fucking shock value.
Yeah, well, that's the era we
in. And when men can stand around and see a guy, yo, cut the fucking camera, bro. Cut it. Cut the camera. Cannot just go up and let this guy embarrass himself and film it. And the way the guy keeps smirking at the camera, he keeps peering at the camera and shit. When you got to see the whole thing, it's rough. It's hard to watch.
I agree. Now let me ask you this question: behind the scenes, we don't know the conversation that they had. Also, I'm not defending. I'm not defending. I'm not defending this broadcast. I'm not defending, this guy on the show, but I gotta give it, a fair shake. Of course, I gotta, give that man, what I'm saying, some leeway too, because like I said, we don't know the conversation. Maybe, we
don't. We don't. I'm simply telling you. I'm simply telling you that we got to do better than that, man. We can't even allow these type of things to happen. We got to protect. You got to protect these guys, man. You have to protect these guys sometimes, bro. I'm sorry.
How do you protect somebody that doesn't want to be protected or doesn't feel they need to be?
It just doesn't go down on your watch, man. It just don't go down on your watch.
True.
Like, listen. Hold up. I'll give you. I'll put it so you understand where it's coming from. Let's just say you got an artist, right? A recording artist, right?
Okay.
And you send them to me and say, "Yo, Vegas, man, I need him to go to do 2 TV shows and 3 radio stations. Can you take care of the promo on your end? Can you move him around a little bit?" Of course I can. Give me all the information. Give me all the contracts. Give me everything you have. I'll move him around. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. He peers off with a girl to the bathroom. That's not my business. He comes out of the bathroom, and now he's a little off. Hey, guys, showtime is in 12 minutes. I'm not letting your guy go up there.
I appreciate
You call me to move this guy around, and now I see that this is bad, and it's not good promo.
Mm-hmm.
Not good promo.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta say, hey, no, I'm sorry, guys, we can't do this. No matter how mad they get, one thing I know about show business is that you always will get another chance. No matter what they say, you'll never get another chance in this town. Bullshit, you will. You know what I'm saying? So I just wouldn't do it, and I just think that, we have to start to care about each other a little bit at some point in time as men, period. Not just black, white, Mexican. As men, we can't just be using each other all the time and don't care what happens when we fall on our face. It's just weird. Hey, man, I'd rather not have that content.
I agree, but, and I'm just playing devil's advocate with it.
I'm with you. I am.
Okay, in this situation, this AB don't have a guy that's sending, a guy out to another guy. He's sending himself. He's going out. He's representing himself.
Listen.
No, let me finish. He's representing himself. Number one. All right. He's got a whole crew of yes men and leeches around. I always talk about leeches. I talk about them all the time. All right. He's also a man with no self-accountability. That's 3. And that's number 3 gets the middle, because that's the one that's fucking him over right now. The lack of self-accountability. Because, if he wouldn't be in that state. He would learn how to control himself a lot better. He would have better people around him. This is the same guy that got his ass whooped and swore, "Oh, yeah, man, I dogged this dude out in that fight." He's delusional, man. So if you're in a delusional state during that time, I'm sure somebody said, somebody that really cares about this dude, hey man, hey, you good? I wouldn't go out there, man, or we shouldn't do that. We should. I'm sure somebody try to pull his, his shirt tab or his, his jacket tab to let him know, hey. But he seems like the kind of guy to me that's saying, hey man, I got this. I'm gonna do this anyway. What you talking about? Hey man, move out my way. You know who I am. Blah blah blah. And went on there and made a total damn fool out of himself. And more from boxing news.
Hey, listen. I totally agree with you saying, but guess what? The worst part, there's a flip side to what you just said too. There's also that side of him that's really docile when he's down, right? So just imagine being with that person. When they down, they're a whole nother person, right? Because listen, as much as you're saying he got all these yes men around him, he really don't have nobody around him. Adrian Broner don't have anybody around him anymore, dog. Listen, I see his whole crew went with Gervonta. So listen, it got to a certain point in time when Gervonta just said, yo, I know for a fact, this is what I do know. I know that Gervonta kind of allows Adrian Broner to still say that they boys. But at the end of the day, Gervonta doesn't really deal with Adrian Broner like that.
He bad for business.
And ever since he's gotten away from Adrian Broner, his career has taken off.
Yeah.
Taken off. Yep. I saw a video of Adrian Broner and Gervonta Tank Davis back when Gervonta had just won his first title. And Gervonta always looked bloated and chubby in the face. And I was like, yo, why does dude look like that all the time, man? And, we see him for a fight, he'd be kind of trimmed down, right? Mm-hmm. But he was hanging out with Adrian Broner, they were drinking all the time. They're always drinking, and that's all you're going to do. When you drink like that, bro, you're going to see fat faces, chubby face, it's in your belly. And he was always saying, his skin wasn't very thin. And I was like, yo, and as soon as he let Adrian Broner go, his career took off. And Adrian Broner, a lot of those guys that I used to see with Adrian Broner are now with Gervonta Tank Davis. It's unfortunate. Say it again.
I said they following the money around. And let's talk about that part too. Okay, you saying these guys are following Davis around. Davis is the hot ticket right now. And let's look at all the drama that Davis has had besides the success. I'm all for the success and everything and talking about that, but I'm looking at also the downside. I'm looking at the trouble this guy's getting into, and we talking about recent stuff. We're not talking about, something like 5-10 years ago. So it's still something there. Maybe it is that company that's hanging around this guy. Now, when he's around Floyd and I'm talking about Davis, when he's covered, got the guys around him, he's golden, he's doing good. He's being protected. But it seems like when he's on his either the downtime or with the homies or this particular crew, I don't know who this crew is that's hanging with him, but that's just my spiel. What you got? What's your take on it?
No, I think totally the opposite. I think that Gervonta Tank Davis has just made some bad decisions. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't think that Gervonta is doing a whole lot of nothing. I think that number one, when you're young like that and you're dating girls, man, especially now today, it's so easy to trip a brother up.
I agree.
It's easy to do it. And when you make a woman angry, some women angry, they do things and they say things and they take those things back. My thing is that he knew a long time ago that he was dealing with a woman that had those capabilities. But that's where you make a mistake there. You know,
Okay.
when you find when you see those red flags in a person, not just a woman, but a person in general, you go ahead and hurry up and address those red flags. He knew she was capable of. He knew she was capable of that. So when you deal with those kind of women, those things can happen. Number two, I personally think Javante may have been saucing a little bit, driving, crashed the car, and then like, yo, you're not gonna catch me drunk, and took off. Hit a pregnant lady. I think he broke her arm.
Yeah.
She had her baby in the backseat, which was crazy.
And she said he came up to the car, looked
And
around
looked
on
her
him,
in the
and said, "Oh shit," pew, and got up out of it. So but all right, let's go. You made a good point. You made a good point, and you were talking about certain women, being around certain women and the things they're capable of. We've seen this in the acting world. We've seen this in the acting world with
Yeah.
we talk about Mantalk Boxing and everything like that. He played, opposite of Creed.
Yeah, he did.
In Creed 3.
Jonathan Majors.
Jonathan Majors.
Jonathan Majors. Man. I'm a fan. I'm a huge fan.
Oh, I am happy and very ecstatic about the outcome of that situation. You know what I mean? So
what happened with it?
Oh, my man is free and in the clear.
Is he?
I believe so. Let's pull this up.
You have a clip of this?
Huh?
Were you ready for this? Were you? Salute to you, my brother. God damn. Wow, no wonder you're on my squad. Thank you, G. Thank you, Lord, for this brother right here. I love it to death. The fool's like, yeah, hold up, I got a clip, baby. Give me 1 second to load this bitch up, cuz I got it.
I just know,
Why you getting that? I think what's really let me know when you get it. But I think I don't know. I don't know how that would feel. I don't ever want to know that feeling. Like as a man, I don't ever want to know that feeling, bro. Like I don't want to know what it's like to. But at the same time, man, with me, when a woman says no or stop or I don't feel good or whatever, you have to say, okay, that I fucking know. Turn off the faucet ASAP. And I don't know how you get to those places. Do those come from arguments? I don't know. Just a bad experience. I'm not sure. But if they cleared him, then cool. I hope that he can get back to work. Hope they haven't tarnished his name so much,
Man.
to where he can't rebound from that. Because he had Star Wars, he had the Marvel. I don't know if it was Star Wars. He had something, but Marvel. They were getting ready to give him his own movie with that character from Ant-Man. Like,
yeah.
Jesus, he was really going up. And I hope he can bounce back. I truly do. I can't say one way or the other who was right or wrong, but they say he's clear and free. Thank you, God. Salute for that.
So it seems as though they're trying to wait till things go to trial in August, and it's evidence. They have evidence that she actually attacked him and should be placed under arrest. NYPD has grounds for arresting her, but I think they're going to wait the trial to really push that situation. So,
well, I think that he also said that he didn't do anything back to her. He just kind of defended himself, but without striking her.
Yeah. So,
it's tough, man. It's tough. It's a tough business to be in. Listen, especially when you have so much to lose like these guys do. These women know. They know how to hurt you, dog.
Oh yeah,
They don't. They don't care. And listen, I was telling one of my partners this shit the other day. I was like, yo, you know when the representative has left the building.
Yeah.
When you decide to take on long-term situations with some of these females, bro, you know when the representative of who you first met leaves the building. And then now who they are really is with you every day.
Oh, yeah.
And they say little slick shit, or they start to hint at little stuff, and you find out who they are. And once you find out, a lot of times you gotta bail. You gotta get up out of there. You can't be risking. You cannot risk.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta cut them losses.
Got to.
You gotta cut them losses.
You got to cut the losses. And so for some of these guys, man, they just picking the wrong females, man. The wrong girls, period. Now I guess I hope that, like I said, I hope he get bounced back. But as far as Gervonta's concerned, man, like Gervonta has a lot of good people around him. I think he just made those couple mistakes. And after this 90 days, I think he's going to fight Isaac Pitbull-Cruz.
Again?
Right?
Again, is this the second fight, or?
Yeah, it's the second fight. What do you mean again? You know what it is. Yeah, it's his second fight against Isaac Pitbull-Cruz.
Mm-hmm.
It was a great fight, the first fight. Gervonta breaks his hand, I think, in the third round. Isaac Pitbull-Cruz comes on. He starts fucking battling. And Gervonta Tank Davis does a masterful boxing session with basically one hand and moving his feet. It was incredible. So, incredible.
So, let's talk about that fight, and let's talk about what we could possibly expect from this fight. So, in that fight, he had a broken hand, right?
Yeah.
Had a broken hand. Still was able to pull this fight. It did a whole lot of good training. We saw a lot of training. We saw with the medicine ball, and we saw this for the Garcia fight also. Him taking his medicine ball and actually working on is the hook
core. It's torque.
So
working on straight torque. Some hips. Mm-hmm.
So at this point, I'm taking this medicine ball. Basically, I'm going from left to right, left to right, left to right. What is that doing when I'm winding up to throw this hook, either to the body or to the head? What is this doing for my body and throwing this punch, and what is this doing to my opponent? That's my question.
Oh, well, shoot, he's maximizing his power. Hip torque, turning over his hips, over-exaggerating it. Not only do they have him taking the ball and slamming it against the wall, if you notice in a lot of the videos, they have a band on the arm as well. So there's a nice thin little band. So the band will sit here, and when he's doing it, the band will hold in the cuff. So he's not only throwing that ball, there's a band holding him back, which is helping him simulate how he wants to move the hook. So he's simulating the whole punch almost, like and working on that torque. And that's what he hit. That's what he hit Ryan Garcia in the liver with, that same punch. If you watch that All Access, he is using that ball and he's also using that band. He puts that, and for that punch, he puts that band in his hand, and he does that one. And man, it's effective. I don't think that Isaac Pitbull-Cruz stands a chance. I think this is a whole nother world of Gervonta Tank Davis. I think this is just a basic tune-up fight, which I think is a good tune-up fight. I feel like this is very much a Floyd call more than anything in the whole wide world. This seems like a Floyd move, right? This seems like an Andre Berto move, right?
Yeah.
It seems like a move where you kind of just, all right, come on back around, let's get something done. Let's all make some money and let's move along. I got my one little tune-up fight. Let's see who's talking. Let everybody else scrap it out, see what's going on, and who's up? Who wants some? Who wants some for real? You know what I'm saying? And I think that's just what this is going to be.
Okay. So who do you think is up next for for Davis besides Cruz, after Cruz. Because I'm gonna say after Cruz because I got Davis. I got Davis winning. Of course, you know me. I'm gonna find a whole bunch of million reasons and why it's a possibility, a slight possibility that that Cruz could possibly pull it off. But you know, reality, you know me, man. I let it stir the pot a little
You
bit.
have to do that. You don't have to do it, man.
Yes, I do.
I keep telling you, we brothers, man. You're my brother, don't you know it?
Oh man,
You're my brother. Why do you have to do that? You can't help it. Hey, yo, it's okay to say that Javante is going to annihilate this boy. It's okay. We don't always have to have yo. I don't think this kid. I don't think that he's prepared for this, Javante. I haven't seen Pitbull fight since then. I don't follow him like that, but he hasn't lost. So who knows? And listen, you're right. Every man got a what? Every man got a shot.
Every man got a shot.
Hey, listen. We shall see. Can we move on to first of all, we had a what? We a goddamn Dank Bass, man. We are one half of the Dank Bass podcast. Subscribe. You can catch us on YouTube and Rumble. Listen, brother. I want to talk about the Canelo Charlo situation.
Oh man.
Yeah. He fooled the dog shit out of us, didn't he? Motherfucker fooled the dog shit out of us, bro.
You talk about the bait and switch. Talk about the bait and switch. He said, "Oh yeah, I'm fighting Charlo. Just not that Charlo."
I never saw that shit coming though. No bullshit. Like I know everybody saying that, but like for real, like I was like, I wonder why they doing this. And so, from what salute the Blue Blood Sports TV, man. I get a lot of shit from Blue. So if you hear me say something and I don't quote Blue, it might have been his shit. And and I apologize ahead of time. Like I really respect Blue. He's a great boxing historian. I suggest everybody goes and watch his podcast. It's different from what we do, but at the end of the day, he's always got great information to make you think, and then you can always go back to your group and articulate it. But also make sure you always give these guys their credit for bringing it to the table. You know what I'm saying? Salute the Blue Blood Sports people. Listen, so you have twin brother Charlos, right? Jamel and Jamal Charlo. And got big, so what they call them Big Charlo and Little Charlo.
Big Charlo,
right?
Charlo.
Yeah, right. But they the same goddamn size. One just fights at 154, another one fights at 164. Yeah, 164. I think that's what it is. And 160 something. And so the big one's been chasing Canelo for years, begging Canelo to fight. And Canelo's been like, nope. Canelo's for everybody and made sure. Other than Boo Boo Andres, and they were, and those two were slated to fight each other. But what happened was Boo Boo canceled the fight like the week of the fight. And that hurt him. That hurt his relationship with the Charlo camp.
Okay.
So that has never happened. And so only two fights that people have wanted to see was Boo Boo Andrade and Canelo against Charlo. And so now they were talking about getting a Charlo fight done, and they come to find out it's not the big Charlo, it's the little Charlo.
The little Charlo.
Which I think is the most dangerous of the two. By far the most dangerous of the two. Now, let me say this. He lost to Tony Harrison. Little Charlo lost to Tony Harrison. Tony Harrison got in that ring and Tony Harrison really boxed circles around that boy.
Hey, can you? I'm gonna take a bathroom break. Can you get him some background on Harrison?
Yeah. Go ahead. Got it. I do this a little bit. Yeah. So Tony Harrison, Cincinnati cat, had a major shot against Charlo, I think back in 2020. And he was very confident. He was like, I'm about to, this is going to be nothing. And for real, he really was that confident. And he went in there and he put on a boxing clinic. Puts on a boxing clinic, beats Charlo, and they immediately find a rematch. Tony Harrison doesn't fight anybody else, still got all the belts and shit. Comes right back, fights Charlo. Charlo fights an entirely different fight. He just presses the pace the entire time. Too much volume, too much aggression, too much pace, and he got Tony Harrison up out of there. But they stopped it. I'm pretty sure that was a stoppage. Yeah, that was a stoppage, and Tony Harrison, of course, didn't feel like it should have been stopped. But what I'm saying is people don't think that this Charlo is any smaller than Canelo, because he's not. He just happens to fight at 154. He's the same height as his brother, which means he can carry the same weight that his brother carries. He just chooses to fight at that. They just never wanted to be in the same category. So they both stayed in two different weight divisions. One of them was like, hey, I can handle it down here. Another was like, all right, cool. I ain't got to cut so much goddamn weight. And at the end of the day, that's what we're about to see, little Charlo. But when I watched him fight Tony Harrison and adjust, is when I was like, this guy is a champion, a true warrior. Those guys are always in shape all year round. It is going to be a nightmare for Canelo. I don't think he knows exactly what he signed up for. It's not going to be a cakewalk. And also, too, they were saying how the big Charlo, he had, some family issues and some things that he's going through. So he kind of passed it to his brother, and his brother said, listen, I'll take him. If my brother not ready to fight you, man, I'll jump out there, which I thought was super, super admirable, man. And I can't wait to see exactly what's going to happen with this fight. I'm not quite sure when I think it's set for what, December? Or September or December? Well, I wonder what day that's set for.
September.
But yeah, it's September?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I just, 29th, right? Oh, no. It's something in September. Okay, it's September something. I cannot wait. I have Charlo winning 100% all the way.
100%?
No doubt in my mind. No doubt in my mind. After watching how he adjusted to Tony Harrison and came back and adjusted and pushed the pace, Canelo's not ready. This kid is in his prime. This kid is in that prime where I'm like, 30. I don't even think he's 30-something yet. Canelo don't want none of this, dog.
So we looking at September the 30th for that for the Charlo and Canelo fight.
Okay, yeah.
September the 30th.
Yeah.
That's the big date. What else we got around that time? We got a nice little
July 20. Are we at listen, salute to boxing right now, dog. Hey, listen. We are literally at an all-time, what I say the other day, like 40, I think this is the best boxing we've seen in like 40 years.
Yeah, you did say 40 years. Matter of fact, speaking of that, let me can we talk about a boxing match?
Yeah.
From last night. Did you Anderson and Martin?
Did you see it?
Oh man, I watched that fight, and that was a good fight. That was a very good fight. I felt like it was. I felt like Martin didn't do what he could have done. I felt like he really could have knocked this dude out, and we saw the power. We definitely saw the power. Anderson's a good contender. He's one day maybe he will be a champion, and I'm talking about Jared Anderson. So one day he
I think he is. I think he's a champion. Yeah, I think he's a champion, bro.
Yeah, but he's not.
I know what you're saying, but he got a WBO. I think it's a WBO, bro.
Yeah, well, he's 14-0 right now. He's 14-0 right now. You know,
you refuse to give me, bro. I can't. Hey, listen. Hey, look. I can't wait till we get down to one belt.
Hey, yeah.
I can't wait to that.
Go ahead. All right, so look. This dude is Anderson is number 7 in WBA, number 9 in WBC, and number 7 in the WBO.
Does he have a belt?
No.
Okay. Damn, my bad. I was wrong.
Nah. He's on his way, but
no, I thought he had a belt, but okay, I was wrong.
I don't think he got a belt. I mean, nah. I don't think he got a belt, not yet. So Martin is 29-3-1. 29-3-1.
What did Martin look like?
Martin's got dreads. Was it 37, 6'5", 79.9 reach, southpaw. Anderson 23, 6'4", 78.3 reach, orthodox. And Anderson cannot handle a southpaw. I'm gonna put this out here right now. You start watching Anderson, and in the future, I mean, he's on paper, he looks impressive, but actually seeing him fight in person, he's susceptible to the jab. He doesn't know how to footwork. He's circling the wrong way when fighting a southpaw. A lot of times when fighting a southpaw, if you circle the wrong way, what'll happen is that you'll line yourself up for that straight. You'll set yourself up, especially if depending on where your foot is at, either on the inside or the outside. You get popped with that straight every single time. And fighting orthodox against the southpaw, your best weapon for southpaw is your straight, is your right straight. And he was getting beat. Seemed like
Damn, I kind of watched it.
Man, it was a pretty dope fight.
It was dull.
It was dope. No, it was a pretty dope fight.
It was good. It was a good fight.
Yeah, especially towards the end because you started seeing Anderson get rocked, and it was like I was like, oh, this thing about to be over. And he pulled it out. He was able to hold on. He won by points. He was able to hold on. He had some good hits. But he was.
So this dude gave him some work.
Man, Matthews gave him a lot of work. And what was crazy about it, honestly, had that fight went on 30 more seconds, Anderson would have Anderson would have lost that fight. Anderson lost that fight. And Anderson, no. He would have lost that fight. I'm just gonna call it how I see it.
Damn, man! I wondered did I tape it? I think I taped it. Yeah. I mean, DVR or whatever, but I think I did. Damn. Listen. I just thought because remember we had talked yesterday, and I was like, man, I was like, I don't really watch them like that because all they do is throw them little bums in there, right? And every bum he fights. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't want to call them bums. Everybody's trying to get somewhere. So the fighters that they have fed to this guy, man, haven't been very good in the latter rounds. A lot of them, they got a lot of fire in the first 3 rounds, and all of a sudden they fizzle out, and he just does whatever he wants to do from there. And so I had seen so many of it. As a matter of fact, like he just fought 2 months ago.
Yeah.
Like this dude is fighting a lot. He fights like every 2 months, like faithfully. So I had just saw him, so I'm like, all right. I'm like, this is gonna be another one of those because, of course, it's not on the major card, it's not pay per view, da da da. And I damn, I didn't know he was smart to get some fucking work. I had no idea.
Yeah, it was man, these guys put some work in. It was a good fight, solid. I don't know what you talk about Ennis.
Who?
Ennis.
Oh, Boots? Hold on. Before we go to Boots, man, I want to finish talking about this kid's fight. Like, I just want to say that I told Stack last night, I said, Stack, I was like, he's not, I don't think he's all that just yet. He's not fighting anybody. And there's a lot of holes in that kid's game, a lot of holes. And he's much more of an athlete. That's what I told Stack last night. I said, Stack, he's an athlete. I said, he's just like Deontay Wilder is what I told Stack.
You did? Yeah, you said that.
Right? And, yeah, we're going to get the Boots. I want to make sure that, listen, hey, Mike, I want to make sure I clear everything out before I get to the ones that I truly fuck with. Them boys I really fuck with, I like to be clear so you can hear everything I'm saying, bro. Please believe me. Salute to you. I appreciate you, boy. I have no idea. So yeah, I was telling Stack last night. I don't think this kid is I just don't think he has it to be a heavyweight boxer heavyweight champion when you see the way some of these heavyweights are fighting now. Like the champion, Alexander Usyk, that's his name? Mm-hmm. Yeah, but listen, they boxing, they banging. This kid is being an athlete out there. He's being more athletic than his opponent. And now when he fights a real boxer who has a decent record, it's a little bit of a battle for him, and it only gets worse from here. That Duty Ford is not a household name. You feel me? Like, that's just buck wild. But I, you know, that's my 2 cents, bro. Can we do it now? Let's go for it. What are we talking about? But let's go. Say what you got to say.
Nah, go ahead, man. Go ahead.
No. Go
ahead,
I'm not gonna be Skip Bayless. Ain't nobody got a job at ESPN now. You go right ahead, sir.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, I was just, talking about Jerron Ennis,
Listen, Jerron, Boots did not have a good showing. He did not have a good showing in his last fight. And Boots and Bozy, they know what to do. I'm not worried about nothing over there. What I am worried about is what happens leading up into this. My biggest thing is that I wish that I could have seen them put Boots on the undercard of the Spence Crawford fight. That would have been amazing. And listen, I would have taken to see him on that card in any capacity with anybody. I wouldn't have cared as long as people's got a chance to see what Boots can do. Because listen, a lot of people don't know who Boots Ennis is. If you're a real boxing fan, you're gonna say shit like Boots is the truth. Yeah, I think he is too, and beyond. Motherfucker can punch, switch, footwork, crafty.
Yeah.
And listen, he disciplined. He always in the gym. You don't hear about him running around with girls.
Nah.
He ain't fighting in the middle of the night in the car, in the parking lot. I don't know. I love Javante. I just don't know what you know who these girls are, bro. When that homie had the girl and you had the girl, it didn't work for that fool. It ain't gonna work for you either, bro. I've been around the entertainment industry for over 15 years of my life, but basically my whole life. My father was into the business. I've seen a bunch of them. And so for me, man, Back when I was single, women were luxuries.
Yeah.
You find a wife, you go through all those luxuries to find the treasure. And Boots is a very grounded dude. He got his pops with him. Yo, he's a force. He's a force. Now listen, how long they gonna fuck with him though? That's my only problem. Will it take us 37 fucking years to see him fight one of those guys? What do you do, make him fight Keith Thurman? I don't know. I just want, if we go, listen, if we're going in this direction of having an amazing fight situation that we're building, let's make sure we keep going. And that's what Errol Spence has been preaching.
Okay.
Let's keep getting these kind of fights going. And I only think that if Boots can hold it,
I think he can. I think he can. I really.
You know what I'm gonna ask next, so just go ahead and answer it.
What's that? Ask the question. What's going on?
Okay. So let's just do a timeline, right? Hey, if anybody else is around, just tune in and chime in with me, right? Okay, let's say I'm gonna take Crawford Spence. I'm taking Spence. Who does Spence fight next? Does he go up and stay away from Boots? Okay, let's say Crawford loses.
Whoa. You just said
whoa. Hold on. I'm taking Spence. I don't give a fuck who you take. This is my scenario. You will not punk me out of my scenario. I'm taking Spence. Let's say when Crawford loses, he stays right where he is.
Okay.
Does he fight Boots?
Who, Crawford?
Yeah.
After he win? Sure.
Okay. You're not helping me, bro, because I'm trying to create to see where we could go as far as being fair to this kid.
Okay, so
what I'm asking you is this: if Spence beats Crawford, he's going up, right? He said that, right? He's done.
Yeah.
Okay, so he goes up. I don't think that Crawford goes up. I think he stays right there. So after he takes the L, and if he takes it, this is a 50-50 fight for me, but if he takes the L, does he stay there and then give Boots the shot? Does he give Boots a nod? Or is it too spooky? And now we got to play another 3-year game. And he's not no spring chicken, so he kind of got to run right in there, and especially if you want a big payday. What do you see? That's my scenario. That's my fear. That's what I'm saying about me being fearful. Will anybody give him a good shot? But go ahead.
Okay, at 26, welterweight at 26 years old, you got to get this guy a shot. You got to get this guy. I mean, if you saying that, you the champ that you are, you got to get this guy a shot. And the reason why I'm saying this because we talking about the donuts, right? We talking about fighters with that donut behind them, right?
Well, yeah. Can I say something really fast though?
Go ahead.
All right. So I'm just thought about that. Let's say it does happen that way. Let's say Spence beats Crawford, goes up, Crawford stays. That means there's all the belts are up in the air then at that point. He's got to relinquish all the belts. So now there has to be some kind of tournament for all the belts at that point.
Well, it'll just be like, I guess, who's up next in that weight class or who's been, you know what I mean?
That's what I mean. If he stays.
So if he stays, all right, you fight. And we just gonna say hypothetically, if Spence beats Crawford, big if on that. If Spence beats Crawford, you stay. Go ahead, man. Hey.
Go ahead. No, you go ahead, nigga. Go ahead.
You stay. You fight Ennis.
Makes sense, right?
Huh?
Makes sense.
Yeah, I think that's a fair fight. You know what I mean? Don't move just yet. Now, if you can beat him, if you do beat him or whatever like that, then go ahead and move. Then go ahead and get, you know what I mean? Because you done dominated this. Let's go ahead and step up to the next. That's my opinion on that. And that's the same way for Crawford. You know, if Crawford wins, you know, takes that W, you know what I mean? I say, hey, fight this guy, and then step up. Now, I don't think Crawford can take that jump up.
Oh, I don't think he wants to. I don't think he wants to go up nowhere.
Well, it's not even a factor about wanting to. I don't think he actually can and be successful. I don't think, you know, Crawford looking at comparing his frame to Spence's frame. Spence will be a lot more comfortable, you know, stepping up. You know what I mean? He's pretty much already there.
I don't know. I don't know. I think he's talking about it. He already talking about it. That he was gonna go up too.
I like
that. Going up too. So I think I really think I think if Crawford is going, that's my cousin right there. What up, E? Is going up to the undisputed. Crawford is going up to the
I like that.
I
like how that guy thinks.
I love my cousin E, man. Hey, I got a podcast with E, man. I did a podcast with him, man. This is cool shit, man. Talk about my cousin's life, man. My cousin Eric, man, he got a hell of a story, man. We haven't even cracked the surface on my cousin's story, man. We gonna keep cracking at it. Anytime he ready, I'm ready. We right here, right? Just tell him, Stack. Anytime he ready, we keep it.
Anytime you ready, man. Oh, okay.
He got beef with Charlo. So he was talking about going up and fighting Charlo. And so of course we thought he was gonna fight Big Charlo, but no, that didn't happen. He fighting Little Charlo. He wants to. Well, yeah, he's gonna probably fight Little Charlo. Crawford will, right? Or he'll fight Big Charlo. We don't know now, do we? We don't have no goddamn clue no more, huh?
Yeah, saying that Canelo made the switch like that. You know, are we gonna see a lot of this?
I don't know. So now we don't know which Charlo gonna fight who. So now shit, we could have one of them Charlos. I heard one of the Charlos say, man, he don't give a fuck. He'll fight Earl.
Ooh. Who?
Little Charlo said that. That he'll fight Earl.
All right.
The money right, he'll fight Earl Spence.
He's not gonna beat Earl.
Yeah.
He's not gonna beat Earl.
Charlo's not gonna lose to Canelo, bro.
But I mean, that's a possibility though.
Let's finish with the Boots first. Let's go back. Let's keep Boots going, right? I don't want to lose train of thought of that because do you see a fair shake with the trajectory of boxing where it's going at this point, right? What we're seeing really good fights, man. We had Javante fight Ryan. We got what's my boy from Ukraine? His fight against Devin Haney. Mm-hmm. We've been seeing really good fights, and so if we're going in that direction, whoever wins or loses, does Boots get the next, or do they try to throw Keith Thurman up again and try to steal a fight out of Keith Thurman? Like, I'd rather just see Boots get right to it. Now, here's the question that you have not answered, brother. And I know you know I was coming around to this. Who do you have against either one of them against Boots? I'm saying Boots against Crawford, Boots against Spence. Who you got? Right now, partner. Right now.
I'd like to see him against Crawford. Don't do that. Oh man, don't do that.
No, I'm saying don't get fuddy duddy on me, homie.
No,
I'm asking you, who do you see winning? Let's just say against Crawford and Boots. Who do you see?
Crawford and Boots. gonna go with Crawford.
Against Boots Ennis?
Yeah.
I mean, Boots?
Yeah.
You
I'm gonna go with Crawford. I'm gonna stand by my guy.
okay?
I'm gonna stand by my guy.
All right, Boots and Spence. Who you got? Where you gonna take
I
something?
got Spence. I'm be honest with you. I got Ennis is vicious, but I don't have him. I don't know. I don't have that's a tough order. That's a tough order.
He thinks that Crawford gonna retire. Yeah, and it will. There is a rematch clause, ladies and gentlemen. There is a rematch clause, but I don't think if it goes one-sided that a rematch is going to be needed, and I think that they know when to step out of each other's way. I truly believe that. I don't think they're gonna pull a George Kambosos.
Hold. What's? I do not agree with this one right here.
Thank you, E.
No.
Thank you, cousin. Thank you, cousin. Hey yo, thank you, cuz.
I think that's
thank you, cuz.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Hey man,
Hey,
add in the comments, man.
Man, please. Have you that young? I'm telling you, man. The fight his last fight that Boots just fought does not represent him at all.
Okay.
This boy is dialed the fuck in, bro.
Okay. All right.
And he's painful. This brother can break you down, bro. Too strong. Too strong. I'm telling you.
Okay.
Cuz, salute, cuz. I promise you. I didn't text him or nothing, dog. Hey, listen, once again, this is the second time tonight someone has stole my fucking punchline, bro.
Oh, man.
Hey, because I was getting ready to hit you with that motherfucker. I was like, yo, he gonna knock her on the fuck out. Yeah. Yeah. Too powerful, man. And listen, when I say you like the DC term is sharp, hey, he is sharp.
Too sharp.
Great jab, his body punches, and listen, he will start to really just stalk you down and box you and just whoop your body, man. Listen, I think the Hoes and Earls game definitely contributed to. He kind of does a Javante Tank Davis thing where he likes to bait a lot and learn from some of his shots, and he gets caught with him. He's like, "Oh, bitch, all right, I learned. Here we go." I don't think you can play that game with Crawford though. Not at all.
Can't do that. Can't do that. Can't do that because you get knocked out real fast. You wake up, a bunch of people standing over top of you.
Yeah. Yeah. Have you seen him lately? Have you seen Crawford? Have you seen Spence lately?
Well, I mean, from the interviews and the preparation for the fight and stuff like that, what they showing, with some of the training and stuff. Yeah, I've been seeing that. I mean, and everything is like clockwork. Everything is what it's supposed to be or what it seems. So
it looks good, bro.
Yeah, I'm not saying, oh, okay, that don't look too good. I'm not saying that. I'm not like the holes. I know everybody has holes in their defense and things like that, and certain aspects to their offense that isn't the pinnacle of an athlete or where they should be, but somehow they use that to their advantage and they make it work for them. Looking at the power and the speed of Spence, not just that, his vision. He has pretty good vision with seeing punches and being able to block the parry and everything like that is solid. He's an all around solid boxer. So I'm just gonna say this is gonna be probably one of the best fights we've been waiting on. I'm hoping that it's not one of those fights that's a chess match, which can be. Sometimes you get fighters that are just so good that it makes a boring fight because I love that.
I love to watch. I love to watch them figure it out. Hey, listen, I don't mind. Hey, click on that big comment right there. He says punches, his weight distribution is sloppy. I can't read it. Read that to me, Stack. What does it say?
He throws a lot of arm punches. His weight distribution is sloppy. He drops the backhand when throwing the lead hand. Crawford going to counter the fuck out that boy. Hey, I'm gonna have to watch some. I'm gonna have to watch some footage to see if I could pick up what you saying, man. Now, as far as a lot of arm punches, I mean, it's still a lot of power.
I don't know about arm punches. I don't know about that. Like, I feel like Earl is will break you down. I feel like Earl will break you down.
I think what he's saying about arm punch, maybe I don't know if I'm correct or not, but what I think he's saying about the arm punches is just, you got a guy, you can throw punches when you're not putting your body into it. Is this?
Yeah. I know what he's saying. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I don't really think Earl wastes those kind of movements. I really don't see Earl wasting movements like that in a boxing match. Usually he moves pretty much with a lot of purpose in his fight.
Punches, okay,
looping punches, yeah.
He does that, and that's the straight. The straight is basically the kryptonite for that.
Listen, I think that we are underestimating Earl. I'm gonna tell you honest as God truth. I'm gonna tell you the truth, dog. I am so sold out on Earl Spence to beat Terrence Crawford, and I've already said 6, 7 rounds, right? He's gonna get rid of him. But let me tell you something. I am a little bit not insecure, but I'm second guessing myself now because I don't know not one damn person. I don't even have a friend. I don't have one person that disagrees with me that Earl Spence is going to smash this guy. Nobody agrees with me, bro. Nobody. So I guess I'm just wrong. Until we see. I have no idea.
Is this the first time
ever having that happen? Yes, absolutely.
Hey, look.
Absolutely.
You know how I feel.
Oh my! Let me give you one for that. All right. But listen, like almost to the point where it's like disgusting. Like, oh man, hey, gonna kill him. You're like, what? Where you get this from, motherfucker? I was gonna destroy him. Like, okay. Everybody feels that way though. Everybody I talk to.
Reading the tea leaves. Hey man, I'm gonna put this up here, man. Always gotta give a shout out to Eric, man, and shout out to Jonathan Frederick Robinson, man.
What up, guys?
Subscribe.
Yo, thank you guys so much, man. Salute and subscribe. Thank you for following with us today, man. We just having some Mantalk Boxing, man. I'm thankful. Hey, listen. We also got another fight. They are getting ready to launch. What the fuck? I can't see it.
Earl is just a black Mexican fighter. Straightforward pressure. Can't fight off the back foot. No hand.
Oh my god. Hey, tell my cousin to get his own comedy show. You get your own comedy show, sir. I'm not letting you take over here, sir. I know who you are. Hey, listen, Eric is a little pit bull, bro. He a pit bull. Hey, listen, he is not, motherfucker. Take that, sucker. No. Earl is a hell of a fighter. I got him winning this shit. Nobody else does, unfortunately. And I'm afraid to put my money out there now. I'm like, I ain't betting us. So I am so unconfident. There's no confidence anywhere. I have none when it comes to fight at all.
Don't be like that, man.
Hey, let's move on to this fight in Dubai that they trying to set up between Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder. I think it's done.
Ooh, hey. So I'm gonna say this. I'm just gonna say it. Wilder gonna get knocked the fuck out.
Yeah, well, yeah, here. I don't. Hey, listen. I'm gonna say this.
Whoa.
Oh, what?
What?
I had a friend. Well, Eric say I had a friend climb down 3-story building because he didn't want to lay hands on the woman he wouldn't let him out the door. Hey, listen. Hey, listen. Hey, E. Hey, let's go. I just sidebar what E said because I don't know where that comment came from. But we were talking about that earlier. Yes. Yes, I will not. I mean, hey, listen. Don't hit me. Do not hit me. I'm going to try my best to not defend myself. Right? I'm not that guy. Like I don't want to get in those situations where a person put their hands on me.
Wait a minute. What the hell are we talking about?
Well, Eric's saying, yo, he's going back to what we were saying about a man doing whatever he can to avoid problems with a woman.
Okay, got you.
Yeah, I'm assuming this comment is coming a little later.
Okay, I'm with that.
And so I'm tapping in on that before we go ahead and move back into Joshua and Wilder. But yeah, absolutely, I've seen it too. Hey, yo, I had a homie just got beat up. I got one of my partners. He was like, man, I just wasn't gonna put my hands on that girl, man. I knew what kind of trouble. He said, I'd rather a bloody nose and a swollen ear than fucking. I said, God damn, is it like that, homie? Like, damn, is that where you got arrested with that? Fuck, tough.
I mean, we just watched the guy lose his life, for putting his hands on a woman.
Hey, listen, I don't have any problems. No problems with that. I don't blink an eyeball for that guy. I don't know where humanity is going when you thought that was cool to fight somebody with chicken, bro.
Nope, I'll sip my coffee on that. Yep. Hey.
Somebody said, it's not funny. But somebody said he went in for chicken and came out with wings.
Hey, man is making. I got no problem. Hey, run that crab, fuck around, find out. Hey.
Oh my God.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, listen, man.
Like my man Robin Harris said, keep your mind on them bucks and off them girls.
For sure, man. Listen, keep your hands off of them women, man.
Hey.
Listen, Doc, I'm not standing there arguing with this lady, bro. I will chuck $25 up and be like, all right, I'm gone. Keep the money. I'm a boat, man. I'm going to get my food somewhere else. I'm not going to fight with this lady and punch her in the face. Hey, yo, that's rough. That was your first choice? Come on, bro.
Out of everything. No, I feel they both was wrong, but you know what I mean? Hey, we got this thing in America called the freedom of speech. Which freedom of speech means, you know what I'm saying? Hey, guess what? I can say whatever the hell I want to say. You know what I mean? It's my
say it one more time and see what's going to happen. The motherfucker who does that, I don't even know why people let that motherfucker get to the next thing before they go ahead and steal off on a motherfucker like that. Some dude should just came out of nowhere with a fucking shovel and banged him across his forehead.
Thank you. Well, hold up. I'm gonna tell you what was funny is she was trying to say to do life. She was trying to say to do life because now after I watch it again. And I hate to go on the sidebar like this because we're talking about man talk. What is man talk? You know what I'm saying? So it goes.
Do whatever. This is your show, bro. This is okay. So, we own this. Go ahead.
He told her son, go back and go in the car. Go get in the car. And he was thinking that I'm going to tell you how this dude, he was like, go get in the car. Go get in the car. What? He didn't even look behind him. He didn't even look behind him. That's how stupid he was. She was clearly looking past this guy. Hey, go back and get in the car. It's okay. Go back and get in the car. This is what she's telling her 14-year-old son, who's more of a man than this grown man sitting here arguing with a lady inside of a chicken restaurant. All right? She tells the 14-year-old, hey, go in the car. And you hear the people in the background when this dude hauls off and just, steals her, oh, he told you, blah, 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 blah. I understand why she wanted to go back and pop them too. I get it. But she told this dude, hey, I'm going to get my food. I'm going to do whatever. He wanted to try to establish dominance.
Bro, what the fuck could have been so important to that happens in a chicken spot, bro, in the hood? There's no way. There's nothing that important in any way, shape, form, or fashion where I can't just get up and walk the fuck out of there, bro. I'm sorry. I'm not arguing for motherfucking in a chicken place. They will not say that's my last place of fucking resting with the fucking chicken shack, dog. Not happening for me. Hey, I don't care if I bought $100 worth of chicken, my G. They can have it. Or I would just go to the back of the line and wait for my $100 worth of chicken. That was a show that he has gotten away with so many times before in his life.
Thank you.
And that day was the last time that he was allowed to pull that show off.
There you go. So,
and he thought listen, you can tell he had done that so many times before. It was rehearsed.
Yeah.
He was dramatic with it, and he got stuffed.
Oh yeah. He was quite comfortable. So, okay, I'm gonna add Eric, I'm gonna ask you a question. Why would she get her son potentially killed? Woman should not be going back and forth with the man. Now, I agree.
Listen, brother. I don't do all that, bro. I mean, I'll be honest with you, homeboy. I mean, that's you can quote the Bible 100 ways. I don't do all that, man. I have a relationship with God. I don't know what's supposed to be happening one way or the other, but I don't. To make my moves right there, homie.
So, let me ask this question real quick. I'm gonna ask. So, okay, you asked about her potentially getting her son killed. She went into the store. She made her order, whatever like that. She got into a verbal confrontation, which can happen at any given point in time. I've had confrontations. I've just been standing there, and people just decide to, hey, grab my wrist. Can I show you some karate moves? I'm like, what the hell? Hey, you on the phone with that one. So, you encounter weirdos like all the time. I don't feel like she was, she put her son in that situation because by her telling her son, hey, she tried to make sure he stayed out of it because she didn't want her son getting into it with a grown man. Now, this 14-year-old boy, he heard his mother arguing, getting into a conflict. As a 14-year-old, as a grown man, if I hear Mom Dukes, she in the store, wherever she at, and I'm anywhere in earshot, and I hear my mother get into an argument or some type of confrontation, I'm gonna pop up and I'm gonna, I'm gonna see what's going on. At any given point, I see a grown man swing or try to commit any act of violence towards my mother. Trust me, he's gonna meet God soon, real fast. That's gonna be the first thing he do. Before his body hit the ground, he's gonna meet God. I'm sorry. So, good.
No, I'm listening.
So I don't think she put him in that situation. Like I said, we got the thing called we got freedom of speech here. We're allowed to pretty much. I mean, yeah, it's consequences to everything, but in order to you allowed to voice your opinion, and someone shouldn't be accosted, battered, or whatever like that just because they have an opinion or they want to voice their opinion or they want to stand their ground.
I didn't think that my entire thing was that, you getting we I don't think, I remember back in not back in the day, but when you travel, right? I remember we had a guy with us one day that he got in 2 shakes of an argument with a woman and he wasn't allowed to get on the plane. He wasn't allowed to travel, right? And we sitting up there trying to explain to the police officer what he said. He said this, he said that. He didn't say this and he didn't say that. And it was like, well, listen, man, he can't be arguing with these people. He did say a curse word and you can't even curse. And I just remember how many times I've had issues with flight attendants, ticket gate agents, and I've had to really harness my words. And at the end of the day, that's the discipline of becoming a great man. It doesn't matter if a woman is masculine or whatever. She never put her hands on him. And listen, men, we have to realize that you have the freedom to remove yourself.
Facts.
We cannot just say they're masculine, you know what I'm saying? Woo, 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 woo. That's why, no. You get away from that. I don't deal with those kind of women because I choose not to. When I was single, I didn't mess with those kind of women. I removed myself from them. There were times, bro, where I would go out on a date and when I realized the girl was like that, I would just be like, oh yeah, this is my last one. Just don't go no further than this. Matter of fact, I don't feel good. She's going home after this. And I just removed, you have to be smart enough. And for people who can't control themselves and keep their hands off of people, they end up dead or in jail. We have to be able to control ourselves as men. I'm learning that. Even with grown men, I get in an argument with a guy on the freeway. I want to beat his fucking ass. But guess what? I got a business. I got a brand. I got clothing. I own shit, bro. I got a house, a family. I can't be fucking wilding out here, running motherfuckers down with the AR. I can't be doing that shit. We have to be better than that, especially as black men smacking a black woman across her face like that. What the fuck is going on? When you had all the dramatics with it, you deserve what happened to you, sir. Somebody said you don't deserve anymore. You do not deserve to be here anymore. And you're gone.
No, you're not good. You're good. I'm just agreeing. It's a lot of people with mental health out here. I agree with that. And
I don't know how much it is mental health, bro, as it is. This is just what these bum ass punks is doing out here now, bro. They think shit like that is cute. I'm tired of niggas blaming shit on mental health.
Well,
see,
okay.
let me before you go into mental health, let me explain something to you about mental health people. I've dealt with mental health people before, right? And it's something that's so intriguing about people in mental health. Let's just say, like, you tell them, hey guys, if you don't do this, on Friday, I'm going to take you guys to go do this. I promise you, as a collective group of mental health people, let's just say there's 3 of them, they will bust their ass to stay in line. And as soon as they get what they want, they will go right back to doing the bullshit that they was doing before. And here's the reason why. Because when you have a mental illness, you can't quite control it. When you look at guys like Antonio Brown, Adrian Bronner, they really can't control the wild shit that they doing. But there's a lot of these motherfuckers who can do the right thing when they're at the bank. When they got that check in their hand, they get ready to cash that goddamn check. You don't see them wilding out. Bitch, I'll punch you in the face right now. No. They stand there nice and quiet till they get that check cashed. Because they know if they wild out in that bank, it's going to be 25 mandatory years. So it's selective. It's selective to me, bro. And that looked like too much of a fucking theatric show that he put on before he got smoked.
Let me say that. Okay, I'm gonna say it's not selective. I'm gonna say it's impulsive.
It's a sick society for sure.
I'm gonna say it's impulsive. And it's kind of, in a way, I'm agreeing with you in some ways because but we talking about masculine women. All right, we talking about women possibly being manly and things like that. Let's address the real issue. Let's address these effeminate men. Let's address these soft guys. You know what I mean? Who they act like women. They raise. Come on, man. And maybe it's because they raised by a single mom who's twerking every night and saying period poo and all that stuff and eating hot Cheetos. Maybe that's the reason why a little Jimmy or little Ray is walking around here like a semi thug. He got his man bag on. his his jeans and his Glock and all the stuff, and he think he tough. He sit around the block, the same block that he don't own every day, drinking his life away, celebrating failure. That's the kind of guy that we have out here right now. That's the hot guy. That's the guy that your daughter might want to date right now, because these are the men, not you, but I'm just saying these are the men that are actually out here, in the streets right now. These are the guys that all these women are so-called running to. This is the hot guy, and this guy is a product of women. This is Little King. That's Little King right there. That's Little King, when he was 3 or 4, wearing his mommy's shoes, running around, with his mommy's pocketbook. She punched him in the chest trying to make a man out of him, but all he knows is abuse. He might be just even and he's saying his abusive mother, most likely, when he's saying, I'm gonna give you 3 seconds to shut up. You know what I'm saying? This is that's that product. That's that product. That's not, dad making sure, hey, I'm making sure my kids got 3 hots in the cot, making sure they on the right track, playing this, doing this. And even if a father may not be around, you got uncles. You got uncles, big cousins, you know what I mean? It should be a positive male somewhere around that should be teaching this guy, okay, this is the right way to grow up. But instead, what we have is we got ratchet mom hanging around Mr. Thug, hanging around Mr. Finesse. She want to be around a drug dealer, the guy making moves. All she see is that dollar. That's all she knows. She don't know anything about economic building, wealth building, saving up for a rainy day, trust funds, anything like that. So I'm gonna digress in that situation. I feel like I'm on a soapbox or something.
No. I mean, listen. I think that we're here, correct? Like, I mean, that really happened. We saw that guy do that. That happened in real time. I think that first and foremost that, if we're going to get into this conversation, I think that a lot of men have made these women feel so delayed to be vulnerable to men. These women refuse to be vulnerable to men because the men are the enemy and the women are the men's enemy, especially in our community.
That's what they're making it out to be.
Yeah, especially in our community. And I just truly just hope, you're right. I'm sure there's a lot of trauma there for that brother too to do something like that. But I have to say this, that the men are the reason, we are the reason why a lot of these women are this way. We have to take responsibility for, a lot of these women don't have a man to have faith in, and man, every woman for themselves, and it's a tricky situation. It becomes tricky, and I don't make excuses for nothing. I just look at, even as a young man, you got to find a place in your life and determine what you want to do in your life. Even that guy who punched that lady in the face, he had no determination on what he wanted out of life at that point. Like there are a million things should have ran through his mind before he threw that punch. A million things should have ran across his mind. But because he don't have shit on his mind, that's why he can do something like that. When you got something to lose, man, you'd be surprised how you can survive.
Yeah.
You'd be surprised how you don't even hear certain shit when you got a lot to lose. You know what I mean? Like it can, it's just that way. And so, I think for me at 44, at this point where I am in my life, and I am in a desperate need to have my visions come to light. I'm very, very in tune with what's important for me, what path I need to stay on. And unfortunately, there wasn't a man around to teach that brother how to keep his head. Just don't jump at any fucking fish, son. Catch the sharks.
There you go.
Throw them fucking little small bass back in there, bruh. We got bigger fish. And that's what the most disturbing thing is that I know we say about these women this, these women that, but the problem really is that the men aren't around. That real man's not around to tell her, hey, listen here, man, don't be going up in no goddamn carry out arguing with nobody.
Hey man,
can we do that shit?
Can we add Eric in, man?
Yeah.
All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna we put the link in the comments. The link is in the comment. So I'm doing this because Lord Eric is saying a lot of things. I want to give him a chance to really vocalize his opinion. Vocalize. I want to hear what he got to say. So Eric, hey man, all you gotta do is link right here. Because I like what he said. Black community has accepted dysfunction.
Very much have. We very much have. Hey, listen, to be honest, I'd rather just chop it and go into another one if you want. Fuck. I'd rather do it like that. To be honest.
It's in the comments. I mean,
we can keep going. I would just chop it and label it as something else. I love the idea. I ain't got a problem with it. I want to make it a whole nother joint. Pop up.
I'm gonna try to give him a few. All
right, yeah. This Mantalk Boxing. I get it. I just put McAfee. Pat McAfee got a job there. Yeah.
Hey, where did you get a job at, Eric?
ESPN.
Oh, Pat McAfee?
Yeah. Send it to his messenger.
I don't have his messenger.
Put it up on a joint, E. Hey, listen, Pat McAfee got that good slot too. That 2 p.m. slot every day. Shit.
That's prime. That's prime time, right?
Pat McAfee getting ready to eat. For real, he getting ready to eat. And I'm telling you, they're really setting Pat McAfee up. They're trying to set Stephen A. Smith up, but I know it's not going to happen. Stephen is ready. Stephen smells the right. Stephen can see the writing on the wall right now.
Man, look, I don't think they can do anything with Stephen right
now. Stephen A. Smith owned ESPN, bro.
Hey, listen, this dude, I got to take my hat off to him. I do
too. Salute Stephen A. Smith. I pray for the day.
Go through the ringer. We seen this guy go.
I pray for the day, dog.
We went through the point where, hey, man, he ain't even a baller like that. He could, he's outlasted. He revamped that show and he put those young people around him. And when I say young people, I mean, people, you don't really find many young people in journalism as far as ESPN is concerned. We just talked about that. And everybody's been fired there. Jalen Rose, Van Gundy, Max Kellerman. That was wild. So yeah, I mean, Stephen A. Nobody on his team got fired. Hurt, Swagoo, Brian Clark, everybody still home. Maybe he kept his team. He looked out for.
He knew what he had to do. He got a basketball squad. Nobody on his basketball squad went. Tim Legler still there. They brought Keyshawn Johnson out. Keyshawn Johnson gets a guaranteed $19 free million from them for nothing. God doggone it.
Woo.
What it's got to be when you let 19 free million go, though, won't it? What? I can't find to the message. That's what I'm saying. We got to reboot it all. We can just reboot it. Cash it out. We Mantalk Boxing.
We're gonna pick. Hey, Eric. Hey,
Yeah, we'll bring you in, Eric. Hold tight. This is Mantalk Boxing. Hey, listen. Thanks for tuning in, man. Hey, listen. Tune in to tomorrow. We have Mindset Monday, man. I got some new shit for y'all, man. Hey, thanks for tuning in, man. This is Mantalk Boxing. Salute.
Mantalk Boxing. Salute. Like, share, subscribe. Don't forget to check out that merch, also, man. Check out that merch. Matter of fact, before I do that, I'm gonna put the merch link up, you know, so you all can know where to get it from. All right. ThankDads.myspreadshop.com. Check out the merch. We got lovely joggers, fellas, you know what I mean? So you can be that man candy that you want to be.
Hey, listen, them joggers got that man candy room in them. I'm telling you, man, when you go places and people staring at you, bro, it's because it's insinuating the man candy, bro. Trust me, man. Hey. You're going to see. I'm about to throw in some next week, man. I'm a promo for like 2 days. I'm just going to hit. Oh, it's going to tell you something.
Hey, look.
That's going to be as you walk through the room, it's the ticking of the clock. Hilarious. Hey, yo, we out of here, man. Peace.
Hey, we out, man. Love y'all, man.